if you are a regular viewer, you will know all about the wonderful fundraising rugby league player Steve Prescott and how much money he has raised and how much he did raise before he died from a rare form of cancer.
Steve underwent pioneering surgery for his pseudomyxoma shortly before he died. It was a world first, the operation, and Steve bravely volunteered to help surgeons refine the operation. We met the first survivor on the programme last year. Well, now doctors in Oxford are performing the procedure more regularly, as Beccy Barr reports.
Lindsay Prescott spent the last weeks of her husband's life by his side here at the Oxford Transplant Centre. Now she's returned to see for herself his extraordinary legacy. Rugby league star Steve Prescott was diagnosed with pseudomyxoma, a rare form of abdominal cancer, the day after the birth of his youngest child. 3 years ago, hope was running out, so he volunteered himself as a guinea pig for a world-first procedure. In 32 hours of continuous surgery here at the Churchill Hospital in Oxford, Steve underwent the transplant of his pancreas, duodenum, small bowel, stomach and stomach wall. It worked, but complications meant that he died 3 weeks later. Steve was just 39.
Although the outcome wasn't what we wanted and it wasn't successful for Stephen, the fact that he has gone on to help other people, which is what Stephen was really passionate about, for people to be able to have hope and an option when all other doors were closed.
Thanks to Steve's immense act of bravery, pseudomyxoma sufferers are now surviving. For the first time, the world-leading medical team here in Oxford is letting us in to see their work, and they are in no doubt over the role that Steve has played.
He wasn't just the first patient, he was the catalyst. He made it happen. He was a man who didn't take no for an answer in the best sense of it. And that's been a tremendous inspiration for us. It's been a tremendous inspiration for other patients. And I think it's been an inspiration and an example for doctors who look after patients with this condition. We're now looking at what we think is a really viable treatment for patients for whom there was previously no good option.
Last year, 37-year-old Adam had the same multi-organ transplant as Steve. Now he's planning his wedding.
I was actually in a hospice locally, not doing very well at all really. Didn't really have much hope, and I'm now eating and drinking as normal and living life, back to work part-time, learning to fly microlight and making plans for the future. So yeah, big change.
It's amazing. I mean, what Stephen went through was very hard, obviously, for us as a family. But being back here at the Churchill Hospital brings back good memories, really. It brings back all the hope that we felt when we were here.
If it wasn't for Steve, then I certainly wouldn't have got through it, and I wouldn't be here today.
There's still a long way to go, but the legacy of a man who fought so hard during his life will be felt long after his death. Beccy Barr, BBC North West Tonight, Oxford.
Wonderful legacy.
Yeah.